We create hardware and software for video production, so anything from live production, events, doing post-production. We create cameras, switchers, routers, converters, really anything that a video professional would want to do to create professional video.
What have you announced here at NAB?
It's been a really big year for us. It's something like 55 SKUs that we've put out there, 2 new cameras, big Resolve updates, IP 2110 solutions, updates to current products, and a replay solution that we've made. So it's a huge year for us, but obviously a couple of big products that people seem to focus on every show, but really exciting for us.
What is the IP 2100?
So the big thing with IP 2110 is we wanted to come out with a really easy to use plug-and-play solution that would be able to use this new way of being able to hook just regular Ethernet to connect products together. So we've updated old products like our studio cameras and HyperDecks to actually be able to use Ethernet for 2110, but we also come out with new converters for distribution. We've come out with new monitors. Our new Smart View and our new audio monitor have 2110 built in, and we have new presenting products as well to be able to hook all these things together to have a really easy to use connectivity to just use, again, these like Ethernet cables to be able to push video around over this 2110 solution.
Is 2110 competitive to NDI, or are they the same?
They're different in different ways. Now, for us, the 2110 solution is kind of an open codec. It's our own codec that we're using. It's lightly compressed at the highest frame rates, but it's an open source codec that anyone can go ahead and use. So they're not compatible with each other, but they're solving similar problems of sending video over a non-traditional kind of bandwidth that we're using with those Ethernet cables.
When you look at your cameras, what are some of the significant announcements?
So we have 2 exciting new cameras that we have here at NAB 2024. We have our Pixis camera, which is a new box camera that we've created. It's taking our full-frame 6K camera and putting it in this box camera solution, which people have been clamming for a long time. They'd like a camera that they can build up to be what they'd like it to be. So this is a $3,000 6K full-frame camera. On the other end of the spectrum, we have our Ursa Cine 12K camera, and this is a large form factor camera that's doing 12K. It's a larger than Super 35, so it's just a big camera that we've made where we've traditionally, we look at a camera, we say, how do I make the best $1,000 camera possible? And for us, this camera was how can I put everything I've ever wanted into a camera? And it's a big camera for us. It's a $15,000 12K OLPF camera with interchangeable lens mounts, Wi-Fi, M2 card solution. It's tremendous. And these 2 cameras kind of address 2 different needs, but people have just been flocking to us all day to talk to us about these cameras.
What's the use case for 12K?
So 12K is awesome because you can shoot obviously 12K for visual effects plates. You can shoot a huge image, but then be able to crop to different things you'd like to be able to crop to. And of course, if you have a 12K camera, you can also go out and shoot 8K and 4K as well, but still use that big sensor. So not everyone's going to want to go out and shoot just 12K to do a wedding video, but people that are doing visual effects or high-end cinema, they like the options of being able to have that extra resolution.
One of the themes at NAB is the creator economy, people who are new to media. What do folks that are new to media need to know about Blackmagic Design?
Well, the first thing that they really want to learn about is they want to learn about DaVinci Resolve, because DaVinci Resolve is our glue product. Whether you're using a cinema camera, you're using ATEMs, our live production switchers, Resolve really glues all this together. So whether you're using it for simple editing and cutting, whether you're using that for visual effects, Fairlight audio, Resolve's really the glue product. And because we provide a free solution out there, someone who is new to this market can just download Resolve today, start working with the same professional software that Hollywood uses, but be able to use that for their own projects, learn and adapt with DaVinci Resolve, and then hopefully they'll find other Blackmagic solutions that'll tie in to help them become a real professional creator.
There's a lot of fear about AI. What's your take over the longer term? Is AI something that's going to replace the creator?
I think that there's always the risk of losing jobs to AI because of what it can do. And the hard part here is always look, nobody wants to be the elevator operator that's no longer needed. But the reality of the situation is that these tools are always going to evolve, and there's going to be risk involved in that as well. But at the same point, if we don't adopt these new tools, we risk also replacing ourselves because we don't adapt to the new technologies that are there. And this is why this is such a almost controversial subject. We don't want to shy away from using AI, because if we do, we risk ourselves being replaced. But if we also just push everything to AI, that does risk jobs being changed. The hope is that we're changing jobs, not replacing jobs. That we're empowering creators, not replacing creators. And that's a tricky line to try to strike there. And that's why this strikes so close to so many people's hearts, and why as a manufacturer, we have to be really conscientious about how we apply that within our tools. Always with Blackmagic Design, we hope that people realize that we're creating these products for them to be able to be creators. We're a company that's about empowering our users. So whether they're downloading Resolve, they're buying a live production switcher, or they're using a camera, that we've built these tools to empower them. And hopefully the goal will be is that once they start using some Blackmagic Design products, they'll come back and look for more Blackmagic Design products. But we always want to make sure that they are getting the most out of the products that we're building for them.